Spotify celebrates its 10th anniversary. Two large Apple shareholders break their silence on technology health concerns affecting children. And will Oprah Winfrey run for the U.S. presidency in 2020? Hello and welcome to today's edition of Mexico News Network's Breaking News Business. I'm your host, Joseph Garza. Let's get on down to the information. Depending on who you talk to, Spotify CEO Daniel Ek is either the guy who saved the music industry or the one who killed it. Nearly a decade after the 34-year-old launched the hit streaming service, rumored to go public through an IPO within the next few months, he stands to become a multi-billionaire. If the IPO goes forward, Ek's stake will be worth $1.6 billion or more, according to Business Insider. Analysts from the advisory firm GP Bullhound, which owns shares in Spotify, predict its valuation could reach $55 billion by 2020, which would rocket Ek's fortune to a massive $5.5 billion. Born in Stockholm, Sweden, the tech entrepreneur started his first business at just 13 years old, building websites for $100 to $200, he told Pando.com. A year later, he was charging $5,000 a site, and by age 18, he'd brought on 25 employees and was raking in $50,000 per month. Today, Spotify has 150 million active users and over 50 million subscribers who pay $10 a month for ad-free listening, and nearly every piece of music ever recorded is accessible to the general public. In other news, two major Apple shareholders have taken the unusual step of warning the Cupertino company about the potential dangers of their most popular product. In an open letter to Apple published on Saturday, Barry Rosenstein and Anne Sheehan cited studies linking the use of iPhones and other devices to increased suicide rates among teens, suggesting that depression could be one of the primary reasons. Writing on behalf of hedge fund JANA Partners and the California State Teachers Retirement System, who collectively own around $2 billion in Apple shares, the pair highlighted the need for more research into the impact of smartphone use among young people. Addressing the issue now could help Apple avoid an impending reckoning as unease grows over the role technology and social media play in our daily lives, the shareholders wrote. The solution, they argued, is not to banish such devices from children's hands, but to help parents help them understand how to use technology with care. Moving on, Oprah Winfrey's speech at the Golden Globes on Sunday night was one of the highlights of the event, addressing women from all walks of life: domestic employees, farmhands, factory workers, doctors, and soldiers, who have endured years of abuse and assault. And now some say her speech was no accident. It was a national rebranding from a powerful woman who, with her team, knows a lot about the tastes and temperaments of the American public. Winfrey, who supported Hillary Clinton's candidacy in the last elections, joked on occasion about the possibility of running as a candidate in the Oval Office race, especially after the victory of Republican Donald Trump. In an interview on the Bloomberg channel in March of last year, for example, she joked about running and, to the laughter of the public, already in a more serious tone, said that it was not going to happen. However, after Sunday's speech, the internet cries once again for her candidacy, with trending hashtags like Oprah for President and Oprah 2020. Although in the past she has denied several times that she has political aspirations, on Monday the press reported that, according to sources close to Winfrey who weren't identified, the presenter is actively assessing the possibility of seeking the presidency. Every campaign needs a catchy slogan, and Winfrey's "A New Day is on the Horizon" fits the bill. So does "For a Brighter Morning," which she tossed out a sentence earlier. Winfrey is a national treasure. She has the name recognition, the money, and if Sunday's speech is any indication, a message to run on. Finally, let's turn to the markets. The Mexican peso increased 0.0633 or 0.33% to 19.2965 on the dollar from 19.2332 in the previous trading session. IPC Mexico decreased 294 points, or 0.59%, to 49,701 from 49,996 in the previous trading session. This was all for today. Thank you again for staying with us. I'm Joseph Garza. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Log on to MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more information on Mexico and the world. Until next time.